My parents left everything to my brother, so I showed them what their perfect son was really worth. Asterisk. What if the people who raised you secretly planned your whole life around your brother and you were just a spare part? When I found out my parents left everything to my brother in their will, I didn't cry. I took revenge as the daughter they never wanted. Asterisk, growing up, I used to think my family was normal. I thought every little girl bought her own school supplies while her brother got new shoes, a new tablet, and birthday parties every year on Jade. Then I learned something early. In my house, sons were investments. Daughters were decorations. My older brother, Jason, was the future of the family. I was the helper. He got praise, I got responsibilities. If he spilled cereal, it was my fault for not watching him. If he failed a test, I got yelled at for distracting him. Once, he broke Mom's favorite vase. I got locked in my room for the night to think about what I did. I was 10, but I kept trying. I studied hard, I cleaned. I helped at our family restaurant at age 13. I learned accounting at 15 to help with the books. Not because I wanted something, because I thought that's what a daughter does. Fast forward to 24, the day they betrayed me. Openly. My parents asked me to sign their will as a witness. I sat at the dining table where I had done homework, cried quietly, and worked until my fingers ached growing up. Then I read it. Our house. Jason, business. Jason, all savings, stocks, assets. Jason, and next to my name, nothing. Not even a thank you. I asked softly, why am I not in it? Mom smiled the same way she did when she lied to teachers. You'll marry someone who will take care of you. Money goes to the son who stays with family. Dad added, you should be grateful we even included you as a witness. That was the moment I realized I wasn't their daughter. I was their worker. So I signed and smiled. They thought I accepted it. They didn't know I had already started my revenge. Asterisk. The restaurant survived because of me. I negotiated suppliers, managed accounting, social media, taxes, everything. My parents never learned because they didn't care enough to ask. So for the next 3 months, I slowly shifted every account, every supplier contract, every login, and every advertisement to my own private consultancy brand. I didn't steal. I just stopped doing their free labor. Suppliers didn't get reminded, bills weren't tracked, ads stopped running, and nobody was there to negotiate discounts. Without me, the business bled money fast. Within 2 months, they lost more than what the will promised. Jason finally came home to fix everything. He tried to run the business for a week. He had nitrogen monoxide idea how anything worked. He yelled at staff, lost customers, overpaid suppliers. People stopped coming. They weren't loyal to the family. They were loyal to me. And my consultancy company posted an announcement, now offering full business management services for small restaurants. Guess which restaurants signed up? All of our old competitors. I built the competition my parents always warned me about. Asterisk. Last month, the restaurant closed. The business they once said would be Jason's legacy died with him behind the counter, crying and begging my parents for help. I heard they're now selling their house to cover debts. Remember that will? There's nothing left to inherit. My brother got everything they ever wanted for him, including the ruins. I didn't destroy them. They built their future on one child, and I simply stepped away. Asterisk. Now I run a business they never believed I was capable of, and they're living the consequences of the choice they made. If your parents spent your whole life treating you like a worker instead of a child, then left you with nothing, would you save them or walk away like I did? Because last week, they finally tried to apologize, not for what they did, but because they needed money. They stood at my door asking if I could help the family in their time of need. My mom tried to hug me like nothing happened. My dad acted like we were so close. Jason didn't say anything. He just stared at the floor like he finally realized what loyalty really looks like. I looked at all of them and asked one simple question. When did you ever think of me as family? They didn't answer. They couldn't. I closed the door, not angry, not sad, just free. Walking away wasn't revenge. It was the first time in my life I chose myself.